This is Zeus, hailing from Indianapolis, Indiana, via the internet. Today is the day of my amazing good fortune, and subject of matter is worth it. Is it worth it? When it comes down to the whole scheme of things, what I found in love is worth basically anything, isn't it? I mean, think about it. When you truly love something, is there a level? I don't think there's really a level. It's kind of like the other side of the scale. But today, I've been thinking about some paintings I've got, and presently these are the ones. But this one right here, I've been thinking about what to put as a main subject on it and take all that other stuff and just turn it into a background. And it is a background. So I think I'm going to do a man and a woman in the act of kissing in love. That's better than a heart, or what? I mean, I can put a marijuana leaf on it. That'd be kind of cool, don't you think? And with that being the case, sir, it's just what it is. Today is the day of my amazing good fortune. I just wanted to check in and just want to thank everybody that has supported this channel, which is fantastic, and I enjoy all the comments that we get. It's amazing that we're still here, and everything's getting better. Today, every day, in every way, I get better, better, and better, and I'm happy about that. Anyway, if anybody would like to help us with this stuff here, we do accept donations through the Global Peace Project. The Global Peace Project, Global Peace Project, $ Global Peace Project, that's Cash App, Global Peace Project on PayPal. So, got those two means, and some people say, well, why don't you have more? And I should get more, but I don't know, I just don't feel it. I've been trying to really focus on, getting in tune with spirit. And so, with that being the case there, I haven't really focused on a lot of those other things. And a lot of people call that noise. But when I get into clarity, that's what I want, is to be more like that expression of self, which is better than before. And I figured out, and at least I think so, and I'd like to know other people's opinions, that the true destination of perfection is becoming better, better, and better. That since the entire universe is nothing but energy and thought field energy, electromagnetic energy, subject being, if it is all energy and wherever I'm at the time that I'm there, is a perfect vibrational response to the things that I've been thinking about most of the time. Now, a lot of this stuff I got from Esther Hicks, The Teachings of Abraham. I would highly suggest it. Another worthy individual I would highly suggest is Kevin Trudeau. You will find him. He's there. You also have Global Information Network. And a friend of mine, she has hit it big. She's on the path to make millions and millions of dollars. Her name is Kashmir Savani. I would give her a check out. I'll figure out how to put the links on this. I presently haven't even done it before, and if I did do it, I don't remember doing it. But I could put it down in my message stuff. These people I know for sure, right? It's not a question of thinking, it's a question of knowing, and that's a great place to be, because when you know something, it's kind of like, knowing your address, birthday, social security number, which was funny enough. I remember the first time I seen my social security number, I remembered it, right? I've never had to go over it like I do with other stuff, repetition, which tells me that it was a binding agent that actually created a neuro link into the system, which is fantastic because if I have that type of power, guess what I can do? Whatever I want, if I believe it to be true. Great book, Magic of Believing by Claude Bristol. Another good book to bring on alignment of thinking would be Ask, Believe, and Receive. And today is the day of our amazing good fortune. And so I just wanted to do a simple energy exchange with you. And what I want to do is just, put extra power into your field to create the highest version of yourself and to energetically align to that version of yourself that you want to be, not me. I'm not going to tell you what to do because I don't know. I don't know what I don't know, but I do know that you do, and the spirit and your team that's with you knows exactly what it is. And we just call forth all energies and all frequencies of love to gang up on you and to create your best version of self today. Because you know what? Only you can do it. Because if it's going to be, it's up to me, right? If it's going to be, it's up to me. So I appreciate you. And again, remember, give me a follow. If this benefits you in any way, remember I got solfeggio frequencies going on here, and we're just sending out affirmations. Remember, every day and every way you get better, better, and better. And so when you stare into a mirror, this is just a tool. I'm not going to force you to do it, but if you sit down for about 10 minutes looking into your left eye in a mirror and just say, every day and every way, I get better, better, and better. Now, a secret behind it, if you have no feeling when you're doing it, what'll happen is it doesn't do anything because it's the feeling state, the emotion, which is the answered prayer. Got that from Alan Watts. Also Kevin Trudeau, he was one of the first ones that introduced me to this love frequency because remember, you were made in the image of God. Nobody can take that from you. They've told you that. And remember, they tell you secrets all the time. And are you listening? That's the question. Am I listening? So, first Genesis 27 is the verse. It says, God said, let us make man gender sensitive in our image. Now you think to yourself, well, men and women are so different on the physical realm, and it's true, and it's so beautiful because the act of love is probably the most intoxicating thing that I've ever come in contact with in my life, and I'd give up anything for it sometimes. I have before in the past. But with that being the case there, you are nothing but love, and see, that's why. Proof, it feels really good to love, and it feels really bad to hate, right? It's just the way you're built. And so when I found out that the love that I give is the love that I feel, now the level of love that I feel is now systematically proven to be the only thing I can feel. I cannot feel it from another. You can tell me whatever, and if I don't truly see or feel love in you, guess what? I'm going to disclaim it, right? Why? Because I can't feel your feelings. And the feeling is always backed up by action. Truth being, thought is always the ancestor to all action. And so people say stuff, some stuff you want to hear, but their actions will always dictate their true intention and feeling towards you. And so in belief of that now, I have to guarantee how I feel. And Abraham talks about it is, many people will base their life off of everything they see, and I did myself. If I saw things that made me feel good, I felt good. If I saw things that made me feel bad, I felt bad. But now, under the understanding that the subconscious brain itself sees no difference between here outside reality or my imaginated state of being. That's why when I go back to the past and I think about something that hurt me, guess what? My subconscious thinks it's right now. And so it puts it into play, right? So now, with that being the case, we think to ourselves, what does that mean? Well, it means that I can actually go inside and find something to think about that will make me feel good. This is your answer between as above, so below in the heart. Because the brain, this brain in here, because you have a brain in your heart and also in your ganglion mass, which is the body, the subconscious. Now, with that being the case there, when I'm thinking about a thing, it causes my heart to actually vibrate a particular way. And this particular way is the feeling or the frequency that I'm detecting in the vibration. So I vibrate my way into feeling good. So if I can imagine a thing and just feel good, even in the midst of chaos, I've taken total control over my inner self. And I've taken total control of my manifestations, because as within, so without. So the vibration I actually create within myself now becomes the vibration state of my being. Because if I'm feeling good and I'm thinking about something, that means I'm vibrating good, right? And so that vibration goes out. And if I could sustain it for a while, and it's not saying you have to be perfect, right? But you do have to be consistent. And that consistency will cause the universe to vibrate in that way. That's an interesting thought. And when you come to that, then you're like, well, what do I have to do? Meditate. Meditate and just imagine, have fun, be the highest version of yourself in your mind, if that's the only place you can go right now, because eventually the mental state will progress itself into the physical state. If you're guarding your mind and the way that you think and the things that you're watching, and the things that you're saying, and the things that you're listening to, you have a chance. But if you're looking at things that don't make you feel good, you're watching TV shows that have murder and all that sort of stuff there, that will be the vibrational state of your being, because it goes directly in there and you're creating neural pathways, the same as if you were making love, same as if you were doing a job repetitively, right? You're going to learn a neuro pathway. And that's the same way, because we're getting addicted to how we feel, and so then the subconscious and the conscious cells of your body all scream for more, because the chemicals that are produced in order to cause the vibrational response of the heart vibration, you get addicted to it. And that came from Dr. Joe Dispenza. Only man I know that's survived being hit by a Ford Bronco and busted up, broke 10 vertebrae, in traction. Only thing that the doctors could say, well, we could put a pole up your spine, and he didn't do it, and he went into meditation, and his body healed itself in 8 weeks, and he walked out of the hospital in 10. That is amazing. That man knows. So today is the day of my amazing good fortune. I hope that this blesses somebody, and I'll pray, and my intention is, if you've seen this, it was made for you. Today is your day of your amazing good fortune. You can have, be, and do anything and everything, and the universe needs you to be the highest version of yourself, because those dreams you have, nobody else has them. Nobody else was created like you. You are the first and only. You are a one of a kind, because your perceptual view has been made by your circumstances, and nobody sees the same things. They don't. Perception, it governs reality. You're a one of a kind, and the things that you were thinking about that would benefit society, make you happier, go for it, baby, because ain't nobody else can do it. Anyway, Zeus out, love you, be the highest version of you, and continue on. Oh, remember, Cash App, money sign, Global Peace Project, PayPal, Global Peace Project. I thank you. Pass this to friends if that benefits you in any way. And remember, the energy in you is so great.